What if I told you millionaires don't think like you? Not smarter, not luckier, not even harder working in most cases, just different. And that difference? It's invisible. You won't see it in their clothes, you won't hear it in their voice, but it's there, controlling every decision they make. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Because here's the uncomfortable truth for you. If you think like everyone else, you'll earn like everyone else. We've been lied to. We're told millionaires wake up at 5 a.m., grind 24/7, hustle nonstop. That's cap. But that's not what actually separates them. The real difference? It's their psychology, their mindset, the way they see money, the way they see risk, the way they see themselves. And today, we're going inside that mindset. Section 1. They don't chase money. Let's start with the biggest myth. You think millionaires are obsessed with money. They're not. They're obsessed with leverage. Poor mindset, how can I earn more? Millionaire mindset, how can I earn without being there? They don't trade time for money because they understand something most people never realize. Time is limited, money is not. Think about it. If you work a job, your income is capped, no matter how hard you work. But millionaires? They build systems, businesses, assets, content, investments, things that pay them even when they're asleep. You work for money, they make money work for them. And once you understand that shift, everything changes. Section 2. They think in years, not days. Most people think like this: what can I earn this week? Millionaires think, what will this decision do in 5 years? Long term. Short-term thinking equals survival. Long-term thinking equals wealth. This is why most people quit too early. They start something, it doesn't work in 2 weeks, they panic. Millionaires, they expect things to take time. They plan for it. They plant seeds, knowing they won't see results immediately, because they understand compounding. Not just money, effort compounds, skills compound, reputation compounds. They don't chase quick wins. They build systems that grow over time. Section 3. They are comfortable being uncomfortable. This is where most people fail. You avoid discomfort. Millionaires run toward it. If it feels safe, it's probably not profitable. Think about it. Starting a business? Scary. Posting content? Embarrassing. Investing money? Risky. Most people stop there. They choose comfort. Millionaires, they lean into that fear because they know something powerful. Fear is usually a sign of growth. The things you're avoiding are the things that will change your life. They train themselves to act even when they don't feel ready, because they know you don't gain confidence first, you gain confidence after taking action. Section 4. They see failure differently. Failure terrifies most people, but millionaires? They expect it. You see failure as the end. They see it as feedback. Every failed business, every bad investment, every mistake is just data. What went wrong? What can I fix? What did I learn? They don't take failure personally. They treat it like a system problem. Emotion kills progress. Analysis creates it. This is why they move faster. While others quit after one failure, they iterate, adjust, improve, and eventually, they win. Section 5. They value freedom over status. Here's something you won't expect. Millionaires don't care as much about looking rich. They care about being free. Poor mindset, impress people. Rich mindset, escape systems. Flashy cars, designer clothes, luxury. That's often a trap, because real wealth isn't what you show, it's what you control. Your time, your location, your choices. Millionaires optimize for freedom,
not validation. If your lifestyle depends on your income, you're not rich, you're trapped. They build income streams that give them control, not just money, but options. Section 6. They filter people differently. This one is subtle but powerful. Millionaires are extremely careful about who they listen to. They don't take advice from people living lives they don't want. Think about it. Why take financial advice from someone broke? Why take business advice from someone who never tried? But most people do exactly that. They listen to friends, family, society, and stay stuck. Millionaires, they filter inputs. They surround themselves with people who are ahead of them. Your environment doesn't just influence you, it programs you. If everyone around you thinks small, you will too. So they upgrade their circle, even if it means being uncomfortable. Section 7. They control their attention. This is one of the biggest differences. Millionaires protect their focus. Where your attention goes, your life follows. Most people are distracted all day, scrolling, watching, consuming. Millionaires, they create, they build, they focus. They treat attention like currency, because it is. Distraction is the enemy of wealth. They avoid things that drain their mental energy because they know focus equals results. Section 8. They understand value creation. Here's the real secret. Money is just a byproduct. You don't get paid for time, you get paid for value. Solve bigger problems, earn more money. That's it. Millionaires focus on how can I help more people? How can I solve bigger problems? How can I create more value? Because they understand money flows to value. If you're not earning much, ask yourself, what value am I creating? Brutal, but true. Section 9. They take responsibility for everything. No excuses. No blaming. No victim mindset. If it's your life, it's your responsibility. Bad economy? Unfair system? Lack of opportunity? Maybe. But they don't care, because blaming doesn't change anything. Millionaires focus on what they can control, their skills, their actions, their mindset. Power comes from ownership. The moment you take full responsibility, you take control. Section 10. They play a different game. This is the final shift. Millionaires aren't playing the same game as everyone else. Most people play to survive. Millionaires play to scale. Survival mindset. Pay bills. Stay safe. Avoid risk. Scale mindset. Build systems. Take calculated risks. Expand. They're not thinking about today. They're thinking about how big can this get? Small thinking keeps you safe. Big thinking makes you rich. And once you start thinking bigger, you start acting differently. The final section for you to change. The truth you don't want to hear. Here's the truth. You already have access to information. You already know what to do. The problem isn't knowledge, it's mindset. You hesitate, you overthink, you wait for the perfect time. Millionaires? They act imperfectly, messily, consistently. While you're waiting to feel ready, someone else is already winning. And that's the difference. So if you want to think like a millionaire, start here. Stop chasing money. Start creating value. Stop avoiding fear. Start using it. Stop thinking short-term. Start playing long-term. Because at the end of the day, wealth isn't built in your bank account. It's built in your mind. And once your mind changes, everything else follows. Think different or stay average. It's up to you.